Yeah, Chelsea 2, Tottenham 2 at Stamford Bridge. And I'm not going to celebrate, go crazy. Like we're not, I think Spurs fans, shouldn't go crazy, right? I think it's a good result and we can look at positives, but also we can look at some negatives. Let's not be like Arsenal. Let's not celebrate 2-2 draws. Um, but it was, I would say, a good result because if you look at it, statistically speaking, this is the hardest game we'll have all season. This is the hardest match we'll have all season. It's not at Anfield. We've actually gotten more results at Anfield than we've had at Stamford Bridge. We've actually gotten more draws at Anfield than we've had at Stamford Bridge. Stamford Bridge is the hardest place for us to go to. Facts. So this was the toughest game of our season if we're actually looking at it statistically speaking. And when you go away to these top 6 teams, it is a very tough game. And especially a team like Chelsea who still have quality and obviously still have that, rivalry and everything. So they're going to play to their max potential. It was a great game in the second half, I would say. First half, we were horrendous. I mean, we were late to every second ball. And I thought, it was just going to be another piss poor Stamford Bridge performance. I thought it was going to be typical Tottenham. I got deflated, I'm not going to lie. But the second half, I was like, you know what? We're playing better in the second half. We're creating. We're playing a little bit more expansive. We're being a little bit more nastier. And that's what I liked. When you play Chelsea, you got to play nasty. You can't, they're nasty, bro. Chelsea cheat. Chelsea, you remember that Thiago Silva dive last season. Chelsea they're a nasty club. They play nasty, and you got to play nasty with them. So I like the retaliation from the squad. They never backed down in that second half. Most Tottenham squads would have backed down after that first half performance, but we came back, and that's a big positive in my opinion. And getting a point at, if again speaking, our toughest game of the season, if we're speaking stats wise, you can't hate on it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to say, oh my God, like a fantastic result. Woo, we're Arsenal. We love draws. You know what I mean? Let's do knee slides. No, it was awesome getting a last minute draw, but I was still wishing for the win. That's always what I wish for, and that's always what I look to at every game. But also, you can't be too overly critical, in my opinion, and you gotta look at it in a fair lens and say it is Stamford Bridge. Our record is piss poor there, and a point at Stamford Bridge is actually a good point, not just for Spurs. If you look at most other teams, if you look at Liverpool, you look at maybe not Arsenal, but you look at Chelsea, you look at a lot, even City, a lot of those other teams, they really struggle playing there, and Liverpool were more than happy to take a point there. So, bit of lackluster in the first half, but I thought it's good second half performance, and onwards and forwards. Now we got to win our game at Wolves, and we got to continue this unbeaten momentum. Come on, you Spurs.